Good morning. This is Victor Jimenez with Sewerline Check Professionals. I'm here at 5167 Dahlia Drive in Eagle Rock, and I'm in the process of performing a video examination of the main sewer line for William Castro. Now, the main sewer line is the portion of the waste drainage piping which is exterior to the structure. It lies underground and connects the building drain line system to the public sewer. The building drain line system then is a portion or portions of the waste drainage piping which are underneath or interior to the structure. Today's video examination is not focused on the building drain line system. So further evaluation is desired regarding the building drain line system. A licensed plumbing contractor should be contacted, or a specialty building drain line video examination can be set up through our office. Alright, so I've accessed today's main sewer line from a 3-inch main sewer line cleanout located on the right side of the structure. We pushed through about 60 feet of building drain system. And then I zeroed out the camera counter, or the linear footage counter on my camera, and then we pushed out from the point that the line exits the structure to the connection point of public sewer. Now, this property is actually connected up to a public sewer that is located on an easement at the back of the property. So the public sewer is actually not located under Dahlia Drive, it's located under an easement which runs essentially along the back wall of all of the properties on Dahlia Drive. So the line exits the back of the structure and is only about 48 feet to the connection point of public sewer. Now, something which may or may not have been originally known is that there actually is a small kind of guest structure, shower, bathroom area that's been built in the back of the structure, or back of the property, sorry, which has plumbing, and this plumbing actually connects up to the public to this main sewer line cleanout here, or to the main sewer line cleanout. And it's pretty close to the farther end of the property, so we have about a good 40, maybe 35 feet of pipe before that back bathroom structure gets connected in. So we're going to shoot the video in two parts today. We're going to shoot this first part, this first video, which will be the whole main sewer line. It will be from this connection point of public sewer all the way back to the main house. And then we're going to go ahead and look at that second structure and attempt to gain access to that and be able to shoot a video for that line, which is going to connect up to this one. So that second line is more of an auxiliary or additional line, additional connection point supporting a bathroom. So we are going to attempt to connect to that, but we'll shoot this video first. So coming back from public sewer, we are in a 6-inch diameter vitrified clay piping. Now, vitrified clay is very common material for main sewer lines. However, it is more susceptible to damage during earthquakes and seismic activity, and it also has a tendency to let in roots of joint areas. Now, you saw that a little bit pulling away from public sewer. There is a section of roots there at the connection point. This can kind of give you an idea of the top right corner of the screen. You got those roots coming in right there. So, not a big concern. That just needs to be cleaned out. I don't see any obvious or noticeable breaks in the section of clay, which is also a good sign. We're kind of keeping an eye out for that. Clay. The rest of this clay is in pretty good shape. Didn't see really much in the way of roots other than the connection point there in public sewer. And at this section right here, another joint area. Alright, we'll be coming upon additional line here in a moment. Now making a turn here, and we're actually changing materials here. So we're going from this vitrified clay into the original cast iron. So up ahead there is actually that connection point to the public sewer, or not the, I'm sorry, not the public sewer, the connection point. You can see here the water coming in from the left. that is where the back bathroom basically connects up to there. So this original cast iron pipe, essentially the issue with the original cast iron is that typically the service lines are only about 70 to 80 years. And if we start seeing basically the beginning stages of failure in this line, you can see here the diameter of this pipe is noticeably smaller. That's because of rust and scale buildup. You also have debris getting caught up in the line. You have baby wipes, paper towels, toilet paper, that kind of thing is getting caught up in this line. And you also have the bottom of the pipe essentially starting to rot away. You can see basically speckles of black at the bottom there. That's what happens when the pipe starts to rot away. So the issue with this is that the line is basically, this portion of the line is essentially old, and it is on kind of the beginning stages of failure. So replacement should be considered for this. Replacement definitely should be considered for this in the near future. However, the line is still functioning. The line is draining. This section of the cast iron is not broken, but it definitely has some issues going on. Now, here is one issue that we have with the line. Right at this point, the line material is changing. So here we have this cast iron, and here at this 4 feet mark, we're about to dive underwater, so I'm going to try to go slow to get a shot of it. We won't be able to at this point. Essentially, we're connecting up to an ABS plastic. So the ABS plastic is a material that's excellent for masonry line glass. It has a long service life expectancy. It's also intended to be impervious to roots, and it has a smooth inner surface, so it's very efficient at washing out debris. Now, the issue with it here is that essentially the section of plastic has been the connection point from the plastic, which is under most of the structure, what's under the building drain line system of the house is this ABS plastic. So this ABS plastic is connecting up to this cast iron, and essentially that connection point is weak. And when I say that, I mean that it's essentially misaligned. So you have basically about a 5-foot section of this plastic that is more than halfway full of water, pretty much at any given time. When you're running water, it obviously kind of exaggerates the situation, but you can see here the line is essentially missloped, so there's always standing water. The issue with that is that you have a constant potential of a backup essentially being created, because it's a point that debris can get caught up in the line. The water is not flowing out, so it's just a point where you're catching things, and that can create an issue with potentially having backups. So really, in that point, what we'd recommend is to get that corrected. It's only about 2 feet deep. It's essentially right where the concrete ends into the backyard, the little concrete patio. And just so you know, now starting at the 0 counter on the camera, we are under the building. So the building drain line system is not the focus of my examination today, but I did look at it, so I will just comment on its condition. It's pretty much all ABS plastic. I kind of described the characteristics of that material earlier, but under the building looks okay. Essentially, the only real concerns that I have with this system is the older section of the cast iron outside, not under the house. That connection point from the plastic to the cast iron is kind of weak. You do have roots coming in at the clay, and so if anything, probably the most concerning is the cast iron, then that connection point, and the clay. You need to make sure that the line gets cleaned properly frequently enough so that there's not damage being done. So we have approximately 10 feet here, kind of going through the house right now, and then we'll be connecting up. Now to this cleanup today, that show you where we accessed. Alright, so there is the cleanup that we used. You can access it from there. And, hey.
How you doing today?
And there's, here we are on the side of the house. So with that, I'm going to be wrapping up the video portion of the examination for today. Once again, this is Victor Jimenez with Throughline Check Professionals. Thank you very much, and have a pleasant day.
This is the buyer, Willie.